you guys for joining. We're going to start in 1 second. Just allow a couple more people to join the room. Oh, they gave you heart eyes. Hey, yo.
You can't play with my yo. Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out. My name is Yo-Yo. I'm not a hoe, no. I like to flow so swift, it's got to be a gift. Hey, let the beat lift. As I rip 10 rhyme and rap and slap all the hoes who came to tap to the, I hit the 8 ball often. The earrings I wear are called dolphins. And check the booty. It's kind of soft in, but if you touch it, you're living in a coffin. Tell them I'm from the 90s. Back in the 80s, pride, I rocked the mic. Said I was a lady like, but I'm a lady. Pull a stunt though, kill suckers, might hit a one. What you want to do? You must play hit and run. To me, they simply can't get none. You're wetter than a hot hoe in the snow, and everybody in DC should know you can't play with my yo.
Oh, live from DC, guys. Made herself a boss. I love watching you on TV. We needed someone with sense on there. LOL. Well, definitely let's get started. That's a good segue. So obviously you're on this season of Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood. I noticed that you're kind of like the peacemaker, the voice of reason in a sense. So can you tell us a little bit more about that and the image that you wanted to portray?
Well, you know, it really isn't about the image I want to portray. It's really about who I've become, who I am. I'm really just I'm Auntie Yo-Yo to a lot of people, for real. A big sister. I'll just give what I always wanted to give back. I love being on the Love and Hip Hop show because I feel like it gives me an opportunity to rebrand myself, reintroduce myself to a demographic who some don't know who I am, and and it keeps hip hop alive for my generation.
Absolutely. How does that feel to still be able to be relevant even now and to still hold your place?
I know, it feels so good. It feels amazingly well. I feel so good. I feel so warm inside. Just to be able to do what I love. This generation they really don't respect the generation before them. I mean, they're so fearless, with their own mission, which I applaud them for being. But me being a part of the show and getting to reintroduce myself makes me feel so good because, we built this, we built this shit. This thanks we get.
Absolutely. On this week's past episode, we saw that you were really affected by the loss of Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
And I do see a lot of similarity in terms of you building your legacy, what you're going to leave behind, and giving back. A lot of people, when they make it to the top, don't throw it back. Yeah. So can you speak on that and why that's important, particularly in hip hop and for our culture?
It's to each his own. I don't think, a lot of people follow their dreams. I think part of my passion is community. And I don't know, maybe I was affected by it. I grew up in Los Angeles, in California particularly. It's just a lot of violence. Those who get older, they move out, they move on. And I didn't want to be that. I mean, and that's just something that, I really wish, even getting into the music industry, I wish I had a big sister that would have taken me some of the heartache and trials I experienced. I probably wouldn't have experienced it, but I'm not, I don't feel bad that I did now that I'm older. I'm glad I actually experienced it. But so, yeah.
So is that what you are? You're more like that Auntie Yo-Yo. You said a big sister, but through your school. Can you talk about exactly what you're doing there?
Well, the School of Hip Hop came. I was working at the radio station in Los Angeles, K-Day, and parents were calling me up saying, Yo-Yo, my kid wants to do hip hop. They want to do beat production or learn how to write rhymes. Who can help my kids? All these different calls. And I said, wow, there is no place for a kid to learn how to do hip hop, learn how to do raps for a kid. I mean, there were places, colleges and universities, there were high school magnet programs for young kids. There was nothing. So I said, wow, I'll create it. And that's exactly what I did. I created the Yoyo School of Hip Hop. It was a summer program, kids lined up. We had a waiting list. And when I spoke to the director who wanted to know how did I get young black boys from the age of 11 to 17 to give up their summer because so many were dropping out of school and literacy was really a big problem, I was like, really? And so I worked with my professor, Dr. Yassine, who's the head of the English department, Dr. Ernie Smith, who wrote the Journal on Ebonics, and Dr. Smith from Ohio State University, who does hip-hop literacy, to help me create a curriculum to teach kids how to write.
Yeah.
And while they were coming, why don't we do something with them? And with that, we had people saying, hey, the STEM program, Yo-Yo, with your beat production, we can teach kids math and engineering. And I was like, really? Let's do it. You know, and it was just, I kept saying yes, and more kept happening. So it started out as Yo-Yo School of Hip Hop. Then it turns into Yo-Yo School of Hip Hop Arts and Academics program.
Wow, congratulations.
I know, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
You can see that on the show as well. It seems
Yeah.
like a lot of the girls are really taking to you, looking up to you.
Yeah.
Obviously, they know that they can learn from you because of your resume. But I also see how you're kind of trying to cut the drama, cut the violence, and encourage women in particular to collaborate and work together. Why is that so important to you?
Because women are so bitchy all the time and intimidated. And to be totally honest, like a great relationship, women have never really experienced it. Most of us have never experienced a best friend, somebody that we can really honestly trust. I mean, I remember the time that I had my heart broken by one of my best friends, a girl I trusted so much. I would have done anything for her, and to have her backstab me and just go behind my back and do some treacherous things, just hurt my feelings. So, you know, women are just, you know, they side-eye other women because they don't know what we're capable of. So I just try to understand both situations and try to remind women or people in general what your goal is. Don't get sidetracked or distracted by what's in front of you. Remember, you have a purpose. You want to do something, right? Mm-hmm. So don't let what's happening right now affect what you want to happen later in your life. That's all I'm trying to do. I mean, hey, listen, if you want to throw down, go right ahead. But I give my opinion. Sometimes I like to turn up, but
yeah,
you know, not always against each other all the time, you know?
Yeah, and it seems like you're really concerned about their image and reputation in the industry as well.
But, well, you know, because it's such a male-dominated industry, and I find myself sometimes battling between what I want to say about women, like, you know, the comment about Jermaine Dupri and the stripper rap.
Mm-hmm.
They need to have a, you know, I mean, I battle with going back and forth, which I understand where he's coming from, and, you know, he's a legend in the game. He has a right to his opinion, and me being an advocate for women and a feminist, and me living off of Figueroa, and seeing young girls today, 22, 17, walk down the boulevard naked, looking just like the artists that are performing, boggles my mind at the same time. But then the other side of me says, well, if Jay-Z, or artists can own football teams and, you know, and say what the hell they want to say, and then why can't women? Why can't we accept women for who they are? Why can't they say? So, you know, it's almost like a two-handed sword for me, because at one time I want to say something because somebody said, well, how did I know? You never said anything. How was I supposed to know? When you know better, you do better. But if no one tells me, how am I supposed to know? So on that side of my brain, I'm thinking, well, say something. And on the other side of my brain, I'm thinking, well, women always got people coming at them sideways, and men do it. So, dad, give her a break, you know. So,
Absolutely. I definitely want to keep it short. I want to end on maybe some tips that you can give women in the industry or not, just general entrepreneurs, and how to stay motivated, and you know, how to claim that respect the whole way.
Yeah. Well, how to stay motivated, ladies. I would probably say you have to start living within your truth. If you're just living a lie, it's hard to keep up a lie. You just have to ask yourself some serious questions. If you want to be great, period, you just have to, you know, realize that you got to do the work. You know, nobody is going to tell you that you're bullshitting them. They're going to just let you continue bullshitting them. Only you know you're bullshitting yourself. If you're not doing the work, if you're just saying, oh, I was busy, I was supposed to do it, and you're having these opportunities come, and yet you're not following through on them because you have these excuses, or you have these great relationships, but you're creating lies. Oh, you know, we can make it happen, but you never make it happen. So I just think living within your truth is a great thing. Also, what was the second part?
Claiming that respect. throughout.
Claiming that respect. Know who you are. A lot of women, I mean, I know, you don't like the loud woman. I'm the loud woman. So you become this quiet introvert. And what you really are is really sneaky. You don't want people in your business. So what I want you to do is just remember, no matter if you're loud, if you're wild, or you're the quiet, sneaky type, or just the quiet, preserved type, I like to say. I think don't become naive in any situation. You know, like they always say, smell the roses, smell the grass. Take time to assess your surroundings. Know what it is you're getting into. Ask yourself questions. Should I be going to this place at this time? I mean, is that professional? What would it look like? Would someone say, why am I there? What am I doing? You know, ask yourself the righteous questions and get the right response. And remember, kissing ass doesn't get you to the top. You know, sleeping with someone who is successful doesn't get you to the top. What gets you to the top is hard work, dedication, respect. I mean, yeah, you can have somebody that's talented and somebody who's mediocre. And that mediocre person could surpass the talented person. Why? Because they want it more than you. They show up. People can trust their word. They can trust, you know. So, I mean, that's the difference. So, yeah, that's my advice right there.
Well, thank you so much, Yo-Yo. We appreciate you're definitely representing the culture. You're
you
fly,
so
you're
much.
fearless, you're everything that we embody.
Yeah, praise God.
Thank you. So can you tell everybody where to follow you if they don't know already?
The West Coast Diva. Oh, I have a new song coming out. It's called Out of Control. It's with Picasso, the producer, and he's also on the hook. It's with myself and Brittany B. Brittany B is an executive over at Warner Music, and it's with Tyler Rain. She won season 5 of the Rap Game. It's called Out of Control, and I'll give you a little spit. You can follow me at Yo-Yo Fearless, but Out of Control goes, breaking up, making up's cool. Too late to be playing with you. No, I'd rather be laying with you, but these last couple texts was rude. Dude, I'm only gonna do what I do. Keep a bag and take care of my two. Keep the women with me on the move. Oh, you know I'm gonna buy me some shoes. True, I like when I like what I like. Gotta like it's alright when you squeeze me tight. I'm too focused to put up a fight. I'm not in my feelings, alright? You compliment me, baby, we compatible, so I'm giving you my heart as collateral, and in return you invest a lot of capital, so we can launch this brand like a caterpillar. Wow. First we off, and what? We'll be back, friends. We both got problems. Say what? I must admit, it's getting out of control.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
guys.
night.
Thank you.